in this market, in Japanese market, the talents that already have the skill the client's needs is few, I think. So they don't appear the job market. So how can you search the candidates, and how do you attract the client needs?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. So I think there's two sides to it. I think that for those candidates that do have good experience, and when they decide to move, they can leverage that experience to get the higher position, maybe higher salary, quite well. Offshore wind, I think, is a typical example. It's very competitive. There are a lot of players bidding for each project at the moment. So for people who have already experienced, for example, preparing for round 1 or round 2 bid, if they decide to move and change their company now, it's quite common that they can interview with multiple companies, receive multiple offers, and get quite a strong increase in salary. For people who are coming outside of the industry, if we look at offshore wind again, for example, somebody who has a lot of experience in other, say, general power infrastructure, or somebody with experience in real estate, they may still have a good chance to be able to move into the industry, but they won't be able to get such a big salary jump straight away. They may need to make a little bit of a sideways move in terms of position level and salary, but in order to gain that experience in this high growth market. So this is a conversation that we have to have with clients as well. Sometimes clients, they're looking for the perfect unicorn type of candidate, and we can tell them, yes, they exist. However, it's super competitive to get these guys. You need to make a very attractive story, you need to pay top dollar, you need to be very fast. And if a company can do that, fantastic. If it's difficult for them, then certainly we'll try and educate them about where are the best places to find people with transferable skills who are interested in the industry, and will be able to learn some of the technical differences quite quickly.
Oh, great, thank you. What do you think this market job trend is like? Client needs is growing or stable? Clients need to hire the green talent.
I would say it's certainly growing. Yeah. In terms of exactly which sector is growing the fastest, it tends to change a little bit. I think this industry is heavily influenced by government policy and by investor appetite. So when we see the government changing the policy and investors becoming more interested in a particular asset type or a particular area, then we see generally a spurt of growth, maybe for 6 to 12 month period in that particular space.
Oh, great. What do you think is the attraction of this market? Is it correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what is attractive about this market
for the client, for the candidate?
Sure, I think there's a couple of things. One, I think a lot of people are attracted to this market because they want their job, they want what they do to have a positive purpose, right? People are becoming a lot more aware of issues like climate change and the energy transition. People are becoming a lot more aware of the need for more sustainable business. So I think, we work with a lot of professionals who, they join their first company straight out of university because the company was big, stable, good brand name, it's attractive, they can work there for their whole life, but they didn't really think, what does the company do? What is the company's business? Now they're a bit older, maybe they're our age, mid-30s, 40, and they have kids, and they start thinking, I want my job to have a purpose. I think that's a huge part, but it's not all about that kind of a soft feeling. I think also this is very clearly a business which is growing. There's huge investment. So, there's government policy support, there's massive investment, and there's massive demand from the market, from clients. I think this triangle of three forces mean that this is going to be a growth, stable market for years or decades to come.
Right. I totally agree with your opinion. Actually, this is a social cause, and maybe someone who engages like social game or like selling sugar drink, is, and the person is maybe the good opportunity to tackle the global problem or global social social change. It's like climate change, so to make the earth better and to the future, to the good future.
Absolutely. Look, there is. This was probably one of the biggest challenges for me when I set up Titan GreenTech. Was looking broadly at sustainability and thinking, okay, what are going to be the good areas to work in sustainability, and quickly came to realize every industry can be more sustainable. You know, there's huge opportunities in food, in energy, in apparel, in travel, in tourism, in absolutely everything. So
real statement.
Absolutely. So, you know, our business is limited. We're a small company. We can't cover everything. So most of our focus is on the energy and clean technology side. But you know, I think for people who are working in many other industries, whether it be food or agriculture, real estate, like you mentioned, there are opportunities within those industries to work for more conscious, more social good, more sustainable companies.